Recording.
Okay, I have a signal. All right.
Okay. Strong and stable, like the British economy.
The long word I hear now is robust. We are robust.
Oh, robust.
Yes. A robust government.
Ah, okay. Well, they've really grasping at straws. And we'll keep all this little chitter-chatter in because it will sound fun, like we're being recorded without our knowledge, much like someone in a Sky News scandal.
Welcome to The Jab, the cotton bird stabbing news and views and information right in your ear canal. With Mark and Rob.
Hello and welcome to The Jab, a very late episode, but not so late in the hour, not like those sort of classy chat shows that you get in America. But for now, let's just get into it. Hello, Rob. What the bloody hell have you been doing?
Just hold on there, Mark. Hold on. There's something going on with this. There's something in the background. Hold 1 second.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. 1 sec. There we go. It was the click track.
This is going to be a great episode.
It was a click track. The click track was really loud, and it was picking up the click track.
A click track. Okay. Oh, the metronome. Right. Okay. Sorry.
Right.
Sorry. You were just saying you were doing what like teens do to old people, and just keep repeating the same thing, expecting me to realise what you're talking about. But yes, the click track.
Oh, sorry.
Haven't we all been there?
Yeah. Sorry about that. Right. Hello and welcome to the April edition in 2023 of The Jab. Hello, Mark. How's it going?
Hello, Rob. I'm sorry, I'm trying to draw out all of my words to fill air because, yeah, we haven't really been doing much, have we? But what we have been doing, by God, we will flog that horse.
Yeah, moo, we will flog that horse. You know, we're doing precisely bugger all. But, you know, when we do bugger all, we do it well.
We really do. It's an art form unto itself.
Yes, I've perfected it over many years of doing absolutely all. So, you know, it'll be interesting. There'll be hilarity along the way, even if we are doing nothing.
Yeah, of course. Well, the reason why we've been so absent is that I got
contractual obligations in it, Mark.
That's it. You know, when Disney Plus comes knocking, I've solely got to be working for them. I can't be doing Jab and that at the same time.
We'll become the Plus of Disney. I mean, that's pretty much it, right?
We will, pretty much. Disney Plus One. That's us. We're the one.
We're just the Plus. They're just Disney. We are the Plus. We are that Plus you see. That's us.
Yeah, we're the add-on. If the last sort of 20 years has taught us anything, having some sort of prefix or suffix like an I, a plus, a max, an ultra, a pro, if you will, well, that's us. We come under that banner completely, and we're adding. This is value-added content.
It
is what they call it.
It should be like Disney. The Plus is us.
There you go.
There you go.
And there we have it. That's how ideas are born and how stars are made.
What are we talking about? I've no idea.
I don't know. I'm not really sure.
I think.
Well, I'll tell you. I've been absent because I got called back into work. I've been called in like Super Nanny or Gordon Ramsay to pull a decrepit restaurant out of the pits and get it up to code.
Where's the lamb sauce?
Come on, man.
Where's the lamb sauce? You Yankee danky doodle shite.
Well, you're their sort of hero. They call you. They've got is it like the back phone? They call you and you answer the call.
It is. It's and then they get the old searchlight out, and it's just a sort of ladle and spoon crossed, you know, chef themed, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, and instead of dealing with Commissioner Gordon, I deal solely with the environmental health officer.
Oh, I thought it might be Jamie Oliver.
Nah, I've got him out back peeling spuds.
They don't understand me because they don't know why I'm here. They don't even know why I've done the things I've done in the last 10 years, and I'm just doing it because it feels right. And when I do things that feels right, magic happens.
Oh, Pucker.
Yeah, Pucker. Yeah, he likes to clank it up. I keep telling him to slice it, but he insists on clanking.
He's a right clanker, isn't he?
He is. Someone needs to clank him up, put him in place.
Clank him over the clanking heads.
Exactly. So I've been down there working and just helping those guys out. So that's why the airwaves have been silent. But no more. I'm now back in rugby.
Oh, yes. So have you settled into Ruggers?
Very well, mate. Very well. For a place that I knew nothing about, and I took solely on the impression that I got driving in to meet the estate agent when we first were looking at the place. It's been working out pretty good, actually.
Mark.
Yes.
Tell us about your rug.
All right. Oh, I mean, already on the first date? All right. Okay, you saucy minx.
Oh, no, straight to it, mate. Straight to it.
Well, mate, my rug, it's soft and warm and nurturing,
Ooh.
much like the good people of this town.
Ooh.
But yeah, but it's a good sized town. It's not too big, not too small. It's very Goldilocks in that sense.
Oh,
You know?
I see.
It's the porridge is just right. What I mean by that is it's not too big that it's become completely overrun with chain restaurants and Starbucks on every corner, but it's also not too small that you're worried about offending the village green society and stepping over their picket line for a protest on a new roof for the church. So if you see what I'm saying, can you picture that?
I can. I'm picturing bears.
Yeah. Yes, and not of the grills kind. No.
Oh no. I mean, that's too populated for him. He needs to sit in the wilderness and wait it out for days until I either pass out or someone comes and gets me.
That's exactly right. There's one too many easy sources of food, like like skips and rubbish bins for him. Yeah, he likes it a bit more hardcore. Yeah, good sized town, but then also a sort of disproportionate number of actual real good ale pubs, which is always a nice thing. We were out the other week and we popped into one place and they had a little leaflet, that again someone Marge from the local society of whatever probably put together. Had a good little map of the real ales, none of that fake stuff, none of that Chinese knockoff.
Oh well, I mean, so you're happy. You're happy with the choices then of rugby.
Most definitely, yes. Happy for the choice of rugby. Yeah, and in terms of, like I say, just getting around, it's pretty pedestrianised, very easy to get about, and great train connections, mate, which is always a plus. So what I'm saying is, don't move to rugby because you'll ruin it for me, okay? Just stay away. We don't want you here.
Oh, I see.
Thanks for listening.
No foreigners here. No outsiders.
No outsiders. We were the last ones, okay? That's it. We draw the line here. No outsiders. Only on a weekend, because you can come and spend your money. And I'll set up a little store at the end of the road and sell you overpriced jam.
Overpriced jam. Ooh, I do love preservatives. I had a scone the other day, and it had... Do you say scone or scone?
I would say scone.
Yes, that's right. Danielle says scone. But there has an E, so scone sounds right to me anyway. And I had jam on it. And do you know what? It was bloody marvellous, that scone.
Oh, have you... Okay, interesting. Have you been eating them dry all this time? Because that's quite the challenge.
No. I've had it before, but I haven't had a scone for a very long time. Sorry, yeah, it did sound like I've never had one before. But funnily enough, even I've had a scone.
Right. Okay. Just wanted to clear that up there. Scones, whatever you call them, they will. Well, I was going to say they're delicious, but they'll also be out in force in a couple of days, won't they? Because the old coronation's coming up. I completely just remembered.
That's right. Yeah. So we got what? So we get an extra bank holiday, right? I think something like that.
Yeah, so I think it's so the coronation's the 6th, and so then the bank holiday's on the Monday, which is the 8th.
Oh, that's only a couple of weeks away.
I know, mate. May's going to be shaping up pretty good if you are an office worker and you'll get all these public holidays off, or if you're in the biz like me, which I'm trying to make sure that I swing that I'm working on the old public holidays because it's double pay. We got 3 of them in May.
Oh.
So, cha-ching.
Bloody hell, that's mad. I mean, May's good enough as it is, but now we've got 3.
I know. Well, it's rare as well, right? Like we're pretty stingy usually on the public holidays, unlike Australia, where I swear there's one every second week.
The banks are lazy. That's why they're rich enough. They need time to spend all that money.
No, well, you never know. That could be it. We'll have to double check in with our economics correspondent, whoever that is. Adam Lovage. He's our economics correspondent.
Well, I've just been looking online, Mark, and it says, is Rugby Town nice?
Rugby Town.
And it says,
okay.
Rugby is a pleasant market town and an enjoyable residential area to call home.
Wow.
But if you're after more action, it's not the most exciting place to live and is short on historical landmarks, which can be found in many other towns and cities across the UK.
Historical landmarks? Well, that's it, mate. We don't want that. We don't want that bringing in the tour buses. We don't need any of that. That's the beauty. That's the charm. That's what made me fall in love with the place.
Well, do you know
the lack of landmarks?
Yeah, the just the fact that no one could tell you, like, where do you live? Oh, he's by the field next to the cow, but he might not be there. That kind of thing, right? So
I see. So there's no topography for them to tell you where to go left or right of.
And I've heard that people from Rugby are very good at knowing the left and right. So they have to use things like the past the willow tree and turn to the side that you do not write with, because obviously there was no left-handed people
back in the day. They were killed.
Yes. Well, there's another question here. It says, why is the town Rugby called Rugby? Do you know, Mark?
I don't know why it's called Rugby, but as we've discussed before, rugby did start here. But I'm going to assume it's some sort of old English word.
Well, let's just go with what it says so far, okay? I haven't proofread this. Right. I'm just going on, as all good broadcasters do, is just read stuff out loud without thinking or reading it first.
Yeah, I mean, that's true journalistic integrity, standing by what you say.
It all started in an English town. When, during a school football match, a pupil broke the rules and decided to run with the ball. As rugby aficionados would know, the name of the game derives from a place, Rugby, in Warwickshire, Britain. The town's name originates in the Anglo-Saxon Chorochabacha. I don't know how you say that.
My God.
So that wasn't really, that didn't answer the question at all. That was really terrible.
So it's called Rugby.
Yes.
Because it's called Rugby.
Yeah, yes.
Brilliant.
I think I'm going to stop. Yeah, definitely stop there. That was like saying, that was like saying nothing, really. I mean, people say that about me all the time, probably. But that was awful. It's like saying, which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Exactly right. I don't know.
The chicken has to come first, surely.
Surely.
Or sometimes not at all.
You are clucking mad. That's the kind of thing people tune in to hear. Poultry sex jokes. A poultry joke about poultry.
Well, rugby sounds fantastic, man. I'm glad that you've settled in. Have you made any friends? Rugby friends?
Oh, no friends.
Oh.
Yeah, well, actually, no, wait, tell a lie. I don't know. Well, no friends just yet. We did go out the other weekend, and we, like I said, went on a bit of a pub crawl on some of the places we got a bit privy to. And there is a place called the Merchant Inn, which is actually a very good pub, actually. They hold different, like collaborations, I guess, with different breweries. So it's like one of those proper free house places.
Ooh.
It's like Forrest Gump said, it's like a box of chocolates, that place. You never know what you're going to get. There's a new thing each day. But we did get chatting with some of the people behind the bar there. So I don't know if we're friends, but, I like to think we're friends. So...
Well, that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah.
I think, it takes time. I mean, you have to join a crochet club or something.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Or a knitting circle, as they call it in America, which sounds very sort of cult-like. Yeah, crochet. Maybe a metal detectorist club. I mean, that's very British.
That is. Have you seen that video where, I don't know what, it was years ago, what program it was, but this guy dressed up as a devil doing devilish things. And he was on... This guy was on metal detector on the beach. And he goes, oh, found something, digs it up, and it's a big, massive metal thing spelling twat.
I'm thinking, was the show called Balls of Steel by any chance?
That's it, yes.
That's the one.
I showed you that.
Yeah, that was a good show. I think I've seen some of the stuff. Like, he's done something, that character did something similar where I think it went up to someone in a telephone box and then ran around it with like bicycle chain and locked it up and run off. Classic shenanigans. But yeah, I mean, hey, great show. Bring it back. We need to start a protest, I think, or a petition. That's it, of different shows that they need to bring back.
They do. I mean, Sooty. That was one I'd bring back.
Westworld for a start, mate. I mean, come on.
Mate, Westworld.
Someone's got to pick that up. Someone has the money out there. Netflix, just buy it.
We got to finish it. You got come on. We're so close to finishing it, and they just know. I can't believe you got to see it through to the end, surely.
HBO as well. They've got the cash. Come on, just one more season. Give us another season, you shit.
Yes. Smell my trees, your mother. What they're doing is they're deciding to spend all their money on a bloody Harry Potter series.
Why? Like, we don't need that. Look, that's run its course now. Yeah. The material ran out years ago. I mean, they're basically just going to... actually, I was just thinking, it's going to be even worse when old J.K. Rowling passes away, right? Because it's that classic thing of, who's going to get the estate? And it'll just be bought up by one of those people, and they'll just keep milking it.
Yeah,
We'll be in our 80s, and they'll still be bringing out stuff like that. Well, it's like Star Wars, I guess, isn't it? Once old Lucas sold it over, Disney are just churning it out now.
Yeah,
churning
they
it
are.
Out.
They've ruined. Yeah, they've really. Actually, the Mandalorian series just finished, and it was actually really good. There have been some good bits, but the films have been naff. So yeah, they have, and I guess it's like you say, they've been just saturating. They did it with Marvel as well. They've saturated the market now, and it's getting a little bit silly, isn't it? Well, the trouble is with Marvel at the moment is that there's no sort of, they can't see what the goal is at the moment. It's sort of there's lots of no cohesion or whether, but.
It's because of Kevin Feige's planet-sized head, Rob. It's getting in the way of the goal. They can't see around his massive ego.
It's a massive Feige eclipse.
Yeah, it is. Much like the one that struck Western Australia on the weekend.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there.
They got to see a proper full eclipse. That's insane.
I know. I genuinely believed... in like, what was it, the year 2000 or whenever we had like the one that everyone was going mad over, I thought like, oh, that's it now for the next 1,000 years. I didn't realise that we have more. So there's something you probably didn't know about me. I'm cosmically dumb.
Cosmically challenged, are you, mate?
Cosmically challenged, that's right.
It's not easy following space, considering it's just the space.
Luckily, old Jeffrey John Science will be along later to fill in the gaps in my cosmically challenged mind, as he often does. But I know that you were talking about your mum came to stay.
Yes, that's right. That's as exciting as it got, mate. It really charged things up a little bit. Yeah. So
wow.
She was going to Turkey.
Turkey,
not Bernard Matthews. She's gone to the country. Ha ha, jokes.
I spent most of my life turkey farming up here in Norfolk. I'm Bernard Matthews, and this little booty is the Matthews 1 1/4 pound turkey roast, and it's beautifully tender. Beautiful, really beautiful. Go on, give the family a treat. Give them a slice of Norfolk.
So basically, yeah, with my brother, his wife, his 2 kids, and that, so my sister-in-law's side of the family, they all went to Turkey, and sounded like it rained a lot of the time. Sounded, it sounded a little bit shit, to be honest.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of why you go to one of those countries, right? Is you usually have the perception that it's just 360 days of sunshine, and they happen to be on the 5 where they get a bit of rain.
It was off season anyway, so this got unlucky with the weather, and it sounded like the entertainment at the hotel was awful. It was like a Turkish Phoenix Nights kind of situation going on.
Okay, right, interesting.
There was a guy doing a magic, but it was like kids. It was almost like a kids entertainer kind of thing, you know. Which was just awful. There was no one there, and they felt sorry for these people performing, and it was just it sounded awful.
Yeah.
I think they had a good time still. I mean, obviously I wasn't there, but they did say they seemed to have a good time. When it was nice, there was great. It was like, I think it was a Mediterranean Sea, but it looked like a massive lake and stuff. It looked really nice.
Right, okay.
But yeah, so I think they just got unlucky with the weather. So yeah, my mum came to stay. She demanded I cook a steak in my air fryer, so
of course,
obviously had to do that.
It's a luxury. It's a Rob hotel experience, isn't it? Come stay at the Rob Inn and get a nice air fried steak.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we come for.
You've had it. And it went down a storm, obviously, but she's become very demanding in her older age. To be honest,
Okay.
I mean, when she got back, she left her camper van at ours, and when she got back, I said, I'll come pick you up so you can get your van. But she was like, she just assumed she was staying at mine. I was like, well, no, because I'm, like, what are you gonna do? Sit in my house all day while I'm at work, sort of thing. And then she was like, well, I'll just, assume stay at yours. I said, well, no. You need to ask me. So that was a whole palaver. So she originally said that she was going to stay at my brother's. I said, well, have you asked him if he could do that? He said, nah, I'll be right. So you just, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean. I thought it was going to sort of digress into that. Then she's like, fine, I'm just going to stay out in the camper van on your driveway, like some sort of like picket line.
Well, she did on that night she stayed here, because my stepdaughter stayed here. Like, she went to Lyon in Francais.
Lyon.
And there's a lot of this French people going to France business going on, and
there is, mate. Yeah. I mean, it's a good place this time of year.
Yes. So. Well, anyway, so she was here, so there was no spare bed, so she stayed in a camper van like some sort of weird driveway squatter.
Some sort of gypsy on your land. Make sure she doesn't curse you.
Yeah, she's trying to offer to do my driveway.
Right, of course.
I just chucked a bucket of water over and told her to get lost.
And she melted.
Yeah, I got loads of brooms here now.
Mate, there's a lot of cats around all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Right, well that's pretty... so when you say your mum came to stay, you mean your mum came to forcibly sort of like protest on your land?
Yeah.
There was some pleasantries exchanged, and then ultimately you had her evicted.
Yeah, pretty much.
With a court injunction.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we did. So,
quality family time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was. Yeah. So that was all right. But I mean, apart from that, really, it's not really. Life has been a bit more of on the quiet side.
Yeah. Okay.
I heard you, but I heard you went somewhere though, Mark. You did something cool, didn't you? Where did you do?
I did. I went to Paris.
Oh.
Cue accordion music.
Oh, I see. Oui, blah, 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 baguette.
Yes. Bouche ton cul, move your ass. That's the extent that I know.
Merci beaucoup, bon sausage.
Oui, which is actually not everywhere, the streets aren't paved in piss. They're actually paved in very nice tarmac. Well, my main surprise, because this was my first trip to Paris, was that it was surprisingly clean. I know there's always these stereotypes of, some sort of decrepit alleyways and twisty-turny streets and someone just, vomiting onions down an alleyway somewhere, which would be your nightmare.
Yep.
But none of that, actually. It was very much honestly, like a sort of movie set at certain points. Like the facades of the buildings were all like, what is it, limestone, I think? So that'd been all restored or cleaned down recently. as you know, they will be holding the Olympics next year. So my suspicion is that they've started operations now, but it looks great. So good job, Macron. You sure do get things done for a pastry.
Well, I mean, I'm surprised they did anything considering they're really angry with him right now.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. There was a poster that just said "petite merde," which is little shit, and a picture of his face, which was pretty funny on the old metro.
Fantastic.
But yeah, no, it was very good. We did a lot, actually. We were only there for 2.5 days, I think. So we crammed a lot in. We did a couple of walk-in tours, which were good.
Do you like a
good way
walk-in tour?
to see the sea. Yeah, so they're free, but you leave. They're not. You leave a donation kind of at the end, sort of thing. But they were both really good, actually. So the one that we first did was kind of general city centre, Notre Dame, that kind of area. And then the second one we did was in an area which I'll probably say it wrong because I think it's Montmartre or Martmon. I don't know. It's one of them, one way. Play that backwards. Basically, play that either way, and I'm right because it's now palindrome. I've said it both ways. Exactly. I've said it both ways around. Which is where the classic like Moulin Rouge is, and it's more the kind of, well, I guess they would say it's the grittier area, but again,
less sexy about this.
Well, actually, it kind of was. So you got the Moulin Rouge, and then it's like a mini kind of, not red light district, because obviously they don't really have that going on, but there's lots of like adult stores,
So people do the gang.
They do the can and the fork.
The gang do the gang all the time.
They have the Champs-Élysées, but I guess you could call this one the Champs-Élysées.
You're very clever man, you.
That's right. You are catching, how you say, my drift. So, yeah. So that was interesting. And again, it's meant to be the more sort of grittier side of the town. But no, but yeah, like I say, impeccably clean. Aggie and Kim would be proud, mate. And then we did just a lot of, riding the metro around, popping up at different areas and feasting upon the treats that is beef tartare, which probably makes you want to vomit because it's eating raw beef. I know that your culinary horizons are what's
be
the
careful
word?
what you say here, Mark.
No, I was going to say your horizon is hidden behind a cloud of fog when it comes to culinary exploits, let's say.
Well, I'm eating raw beef. I mean, that's a bit.
I know.
Really? What little chunks of raw meat is it?
Well, it's basically like, imagine minced beef, but then it's kind of finer than that. So they've sort of, I don't know, chopped it up smaller, or
is it mushy?
It's quite mushy.
Ooh.
You can sort of spread
the
it.
Texture would probably get me more than
yeah, right.
the
I think
taste.
the thing that gets me is the temperature, right? Because it's, you kind of go in thinking, oh, I'm eating beef, it's going to be warm, but and then obviously it's not. So I think that's, in my mind, even though I'll eat anything, that's kind of where the sort of the disconnect starts to happen. But I still do like it, but in small quantities. I mean,
so is it like corn mince, that sort of thing?
Like corn mince? Did you say
corn mince? Yeah, that's sloshy fake mince. That's
kind of. That's kind of. That's probably like kind of like that.
Oh,
maybe.
I tried that. It was weird.
But anyway, yep, so we just had a lot of culinary delights, went to an old school bistro, had some beef bourguignon and a litre of wine, because when in France...
A litre of wine.
Yeah, it was like a carafe thing. It was just like when they bring the carafe to the table, and it's just like a litre, yeah.
Fantastic. Oh, did you go to the Eiffel Tower?
The Eiffel Tower? No, we sort of looked at it from afar. I think that's probably the best way to enjoy it, because I am not really one... I mean, my main concern about going to Paris originally was the fact that, you can often get caught up quite easily in, the tourist trap stuff and just become one of the sheep, really. So I didn't really want to head anywhere like that. Like, we went to the Louvre and sort of looked at the building, but there was no need for me to queue up for the 4 hours or whatever it was to get in there. And same with the Eiffel Tower, really. Like, it was much easier and nicer to watch it from afar, with the kind of city skyline happening, than getting there and probably being like, sort of scammed into buying some overpriced coffee and a stale croissant. So,
well, you can't go wrong with a stale. You can whack it, make it as an offensive weapon, couldn't you?
Well, that's right, and because of their shape, Jess would have been in her element because they're much like a boomerang.
Yes.
So that's also another use for it. But no, overall, 7 out of 10. Paris.
7 out of 10. Well, that's not too bad. I mean, I went there. I've been there a couple of times, I think. We got lost in Paris once when I was with my parents when I was younger. We got lost. And my parents got they were very stressed out. We're just driving around Paris, couldn't get out, and we sat and watched the Arc de Triomphe traffic.
Oh, okay.
They're going around. And do you know what, though? Speaking of Paris,
yeah,
I went there in the form of a movie.
Okay.
I went to see John Wick 4.
Oh, okay. Right. I haven't seen this.
Oh. You haven't? Have you seen John Wick at all?
I've seen the first 2.
Oh.
I think that's as far as I got. Because usually these sorts of things start to drop off by the I mean, it's kind of amazing you got a 4th.
Oh, mate, honestly. So the third one was actually, the way it was shot and everything was really clever. It was, I thought it was good. And, it's ridiculous.
Right.
But this 4th one, they were in Paris. They ended up in Paris having
Lovely.
They took it, to way past ridiculous. They know what they are. They just went for it. The amount of people that die in that movie are insane. The fight scenes, honestly, it was one bit where this fat guy, this like mob boss or whatever, got in a club. He gets thrown off the balcony, lands on his head on some stairs, and everyone in the cinema went, oh, like that together. And then after that, where everyone was just laughing at how ridiculous some of it was. It was actually quite good fun. There was no pretense about what it was. But
okay.
Yeah, it was, mate. It was hilarious. But they're in Paris, and it was on the Arc de Triomphe, and they were fighting with the cars and stuff. And the amount of times he got run over, it was ridicule.
Ah.
So, funnily enough, we've all been to France recently. Very weird.
The people aren't. They're not in love with Macron at the moment, are they? What's that about then? Why is that?
Well, he raised the retirement age.
Oh, okay.
To 64 or something or 60.
Right.
It's a couple of years or something like that. Changed from 62 to 64.
Right. Okay. I mean, those 2 years, that's a lot of time you're taking off people.
Yeah, that's right. So they're very unhappy about that. That's what all the riots were about. So they really did get very angry and burn a lot of stuff.
You are listening to The Jab. It is like a bottle of Chanel No. 5, perfectly decanted in the sun. Enjoy.
On another note, what I was going to say was that, so you were saying about how your mum came over.
Yes.
And you were saying about that's how charged up it got. But you do have a story about batteries, I believe, speaking of charging.
Oh, nice link there. Yes. So I was editing some Man Cop and Seal stuff.
Okay.
Which I annoyingly realised that so I had some work to do on that. So I was, working on that. And then it came up, the batteries in your wireless keyboard are running low. So I thought, okay, right.
Okay.
So I went downstairs and I thought, there must be something in the shit drawer. The drawer with all the shit in it,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. All the microwave manuals.
Yeah.
All the other rubber bands, all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, inexplicably, we've got keys in there. Don't know what they are. Daniel has no idea what they're for, but we got to keep them.
Yeah, of course.
They're just keys. I mean, you never know when you might find the key that fits the slot, right?
Yeah, or someone might come knocking on the door, I mean, you're not even sure if they're yours, right? But they were just kind of there somehow. So you never know. Some stranger from a distant land might rock up and be like, I've come for my keys.
And also, you could one day finally say, I've got the key, I've got the secret.
You could. That's exactly right.
Yeah, the drawer with all the sort of crazy stuff in it. I mean, you should have seen it before I moved in, honestly. The shit that was in there. I did a big cull and, made things better. Like, that's just what I do, innit?
Well done. You did the old, classic, does it bring you joy? If not, in the bin.
In the bin. So I went in there and drawn, I was rummaging around. Oh, damn, I thought they were in here. Daniel turns to me, he says, what are you looking for? I said, looking for some batteries. She goes, what?
Right.
She said, AA batteries or AAA batteries. And I was like, hang on a minute, what did you just say? What did you call them? She went, what? AA or AAA batteries? I was like, what are you talking about? What? What are you saying?
Like she's a character skipping.
Yeah. I mean, I laughed very, we laughed a lot about this, and I said, hang on a minute, why don't you just call them? Why don't you just call them what everyone else calls them? They're called, you say AA batteries or AAA batteries. And she was like, no, they're AAA batteries.
Hey, like she's some angry Italian mobster.
Hey, got some batteries, have you? Hey, calm down.
Oh my God.
So I laughed a lot about this. I was like, what the hell? And so,
oh my God.
So then I proceeded to voice messaged her daughter and said, if batteries, small batteries, what do you call them? So it turns out she's been working at B&Q and Screwfix, saying,
right.
I was saying to her, do you need AA or AAA batteries?
Oh my God.
So absolutely hilarious. So I asked her mum.
And then you just get stuck in a loop because then one of the customers is like, So no, sorry, we don't have those. We've got AA or AAA.
Oh, brilliant. I mean,
walk away.
Honestly, this family, they've come up with all sorts. I mean, did I tell you about the swing swong thing?
Swing swong.
Yeah.
I think this sounds familiar. But just
so
refresh me and everyone's memory.
When we first started going out, we were talking on the phone because I lived up north still, and she said, when you're on the swings and you say swing swong, and I was like, what?
Right.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
So she said, well, don't you say that? I was like, no one says that. So
no.
So her mum used to get it to say, the kids used to say swing, swong. And I was like, what do you say then when you're on the swings? I was like,
it's not really a time for conversation.
Oh, I laughed so much. I had to hang up the phone. I couldn't breathe. It was so funny. And then anyway, so this is the kind of stuff.
Right,
all
these little idiosyncrasies, all these little foibles of family things passed down.
Honestly, it was so funny. So we messaged her sister, and then she said AAA, and then her other Sam, her other half, said, well, Sam says AAA. I was like, yes, because everyone else is normal. It was so funny.
What a random little thing to have going on. Because one's in the corner saying swing swong, the other one's going hey. It's just a loony bin.
Oh my God, it was so funny. I said no one else in the world says AAA, but they never occurred to them. It never occurred to them.
Right,
it's never somehow.
Interesting.
I seem to be breaking these codes in their family. I don't know.
Right, because I mean, then I'm just like, so anytime they have to give like phone numbers, passport numbers, and there's like you would say like 333 or 000 or something like that, right?
Yeah, I was let her ask.
So yeah, I mean, I think we're all probably might say 441 or something, maybe instead of 44 sometimes. Although to be fair, I'm probably one of those people that's guilty that starts reading the number in one way and then finishes it in another a bit, Or you start off with O and then by the end of it, it's 0.
Yeah. But it sounds better with 077. So if you say 077 741 1471, right? So that's not my number, by the way. So don't call that. I wonder if that is someone's number.
But if I was going to say, if you want to give it a call, please feel free. And if anyone replies, then let us know.
I almost gave it. I thought better not give my real number. But you say the 4 numbers at the beginning first, and then 2 lots of 3, right?
Yeah.
But you get some people who go, 077 1411 742414. Or they have one number left at the end. What is wrong with you? You mentally ill?
I know. It's like the old IT crowd joke, isn't it? Like 71492894015.
Yeah. 01189. Yeah. Oh my God, that's fantastic. Yeah,
it's
exactly.
basically that. But I must admit, it did take a bit of time adjusting coming back from Australia because the Australian phone numbers aren't as long, right? I think they're one digit less, I think. So you can group it
10 numbers rather than 11.
Yeah, I know, right? Madness. And then even with that, they're like, I guess people will go, oh, but we've got a larger population and, there's not enough numbers or some nonsense. But even still, to this day, they still recycle the phone numbers because my first phone number coming back to the UK, I bought it brand new SIM card out of one of the kiosk things at the airport. And then I just kept getting phone calls and text messages for someone called Theo. So I'm like, what the hell's that all about?
Yeah, they do.
I mean, either someone was trying to activate me like a sleeper agent, or it was just bad use of numbers.
Yeah, I think they if it's inactive for like 6 months or a year or something, then they just gets recycled. Well, that's my battery story. I hope that was. I mean, it blew my mind.
No, that is gold. That is definitely gold. I don't
absolutely
understand.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously, you can imagine all I asked a lot of people. Actually, the whole swing song thing. That morning I had some lessons. So I asked my students, said, "Oh, have you ever heard of this?" And they're like, "Obviously, no." But one of my students made a mistake. We were doing a mock test or something. Made a mistake. It goes, well, I guess that's just swings and roundabouts.
Brilliant.
So yeah, absolutely brilliant. So they're
sharp. Get them on the show. Bring them on, Rob.
They do have another saying actually, which is something goes, oh, that makes me feel all woofily.
These are all sounding incredibly middle class.
They're definitely not that. They're not. They're
okay.
not. And they're probably
I wasn't too sure.
So they're not.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, actually,
okay.
One of my students said she sounds a little bit posh, let's say, and she made a mistake. She goes, "Oh, golly goggins!"
Oh my God, golly goggins!
I laughed. I was like, "What did you just say?"
Oh, crumpy wumpies!
Yeah.
Oh, buggery boos!
She said, then she went, "Oh, sugar lumps."
Oh, for God's sake! I don't think that kind of person needs to learn how to drive. They're the sort of person that has someone drive them.
Yes,
I think
that's right. Okay, Parker, just drop the car off at the airport. Yes, milady.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, what was it? Crumpy Wumpkins? Or
no. It was Golly Goggins.
Golly Goggins.
Oh, Golly Goggins.
Oh, is that a character? That sounds like a character from like Magic Roundabout.
I don't know. Do you know what though? Funnily enough,
right.
my fiance sent me this list not long ago. Do you want, as funny sayings? Do you want to go for from 1602 to 1975 the favourite slang terms for penis? Would you like to find out what some of those were?
Whoa, yes. What was that date range again? 1600s.
Would you like to know what it was in 1602?
In 1602, slang for a penis.
Go on, have a guess.
I can imagine it's going to be like me old trow.
Not quite. You would never get this. It's called Kicky Wicky.
Kicky Wicky. And now that definitely sounds like the catchphrase of something from the Magic Roundabout.
It does, doesn't it? Kicky Wicky. What about next
Kicky
one is
Wicky.
1613.
1613. Oh.
It's something to do with a vegetable.
It's something to do with a vegetable.
Yes. It's the name of a vegetable.
Oh, is it going to be me? My old, I don't know, like a leek or something like that?
No, that would sound right. Would you like to play with my leek? That doesn't sound right.
Would you like to play with my leek? Would you like to play with my my rhubarb? Is it going to be rhubarb?
So it was long plum.
Long plum.
Let's jump to 1811.
Okay, all right, we've gone quite far ahead now. 1811.
Well, actually, no, 1888. Let's go with that.
Okay, good year.
It was
good
another.
year.
There was another word with another organ involved in the name of this one.
Another organ. Okay,
Yes.
was it going to be my bottom nose?
No, no. I'll give you one more guess and then I'll give you the answer.
All right, well, organ. Okay, organ implies it's going to be...
Nose is not an organ, by the way.
Oh, no, you're right. I was going to say, yeah, you're right. That's what I was going to say. It's going to be something internal.
It's an organ that's lower, in the stomach area.
Or my lust pancreas.
Not quite. The liver disturber.
Oh, my God.
Should I give you something
Dirty
else? So,
bastard, eh?
watch out there. Your liver won't work for a little while.
Yeah, it's very disturbed.
In 1890, it was Master of Ceremonies.
Okay.
And then in
Interesting.
1890 again, it moved on to Father Confessor.
Oh, dear. These are all getting, I don't know, weirdly religious.
Yeah. And then in 1896, we had Quimstick.
I like that. That's a good one. That's a good one.
And in 1927, we had Ambassador.
What? Would you like to speak to the ambassador? I'm having dinner with the ambassador this
The
evening.
Ambassador is the dinner.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, yeah, I mean, what the hell's that?
And then we
Okay,
had-
the ambassador.
1935, the Kidney Buster.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, back to organs again. Kidney
And
buster.
in 1951, Ding Wallace.
Okay. Ding Wallace. Sure, why not?
And in 1963, Snorker.
Oh, snorker. I mean, that sounds... Snorker. What, like a sort of... Like, because he's going aquatic. He's going in deep and wet. Is that
Submersive.
the snorker's going to meet the Mariana Trench. Is that what you're saying?
Right, the last one.
Snorker.
1975. Top of the Pops, 1975.
Is it going to be the bushwhacker?
No, no. It's part of. Let's try and give you a clue.
Okay.
It's a
Sounds
tinned food.
Oh, the corned beef
Meats.
hasher.
Corned beef. You got it.
Oh,
Corned
Corn-
beef.
the-
think of some type of projectile.
oh God, that's pretty bad though. I got corned beef straight away. Is it the corned beef torpedo?
Yes, he
Oh.
did it. How did you get? Round of applause. Top of the Pops goes to Mark Murphy.
Ooh, thank you. I like to thank the ambassador, the Icky Wick, and all the others for joining me.
I think,
Yeah.
Mark, did you come up with this name?
I did. That's right, Rob. I'm actually way older than you think I am. I was around
I am the corned beef torpedo.
the corned beef torpedo. Those people in the 70s, madness.
Well, thanks to my disgusting fiance for sending me that list. That really did provide a
That was
fantastic
good.
piece of
That was
entertainment.
good. Well, look, I will hold out hope that the historians will find bottom nose somewhere in the history books. But corned beef torpedo, I mean, that's quite the image. I mean, that's fun. That's much more fun and jovial, unlike the kidney masher and the other one. What was it? The liver disturber.
The liver disturb, yeah.
Hopefully, there'll be a list of the female equivalent. Potentially, we'll have to. Try
Yes,
and find.
I have seen that before.
Okay.
Yes, we could look at that. Maybe next time.
Next time. That's it. We'll go. Yeah,
Next time, Gadget.
one reproductive organ at a time.
Yes.
But no, wow. I mean, I don't
Well-
know how I feel about getting corned beef torpedo. I feel equally parts disturbed and excited, much like the liver disturber had the effect on people.
Oh,
believe.
wow. There you go. I mean, where do you go from here, really?
I know.
I guess
Well,
the
that's
only
right.
way is into the void of space.
That's right. The void of space into the black, dark, deep nothingness that surrounds all of us all of the time. But try not to focus on that, because we've got some delicious facts coming up from Jeffrey John Science.
The monkeys have escaped the lab. Get your jab with Mark and Rob.
Elon Musk blows his load. That's right. The new rocket ship of his has unfortunately been an absolute disaster. The anticipation was just too much, and it just went everywhere. But thankfully, picking up the pieces, we have Jeffrey John Science on scene to fill us in. Hello, Jeffrey.
Hiya, it's me, Jeffrey John Science. How you doing back in the UK?
Oh, we're doing great, Jeffrey. Oh, it's getting very nice over here now. Spring's well underway. We are looking at bright blue skies, but unlike yourself, you're currently in a haze of debris. Tell us more. What's happened there on the scene?
Yeah, that's right. There's things raining from the sky, but it's nothing to worry about. It's all in sort of smoke now. So, but there's lots of birds now settling back down. They got a little bit scared and flew away, but. Spring is finally here. A few alligators around as well. It's a bit scary, actually. It's like snapping at my heels. But, so we had the massive rocket go up. It was SpaceX taking their Starship rocket, going flying up to space. And it's taken ages to get here, It's been so long. We saw those Starship ones going up and then landing. Did you see them?
We did. We had a clear view from over here. But what we really want to know is, why did it fail, Jeffrey? What was it? Was there any interference, any sabotage?
Oh no, I don't think it's a conspiracy. I think, to be honest, it's all part of testing, isn't it? Because sometimes it goes right and sometimes it doesn't. So it's 50-50 really. I guess that's odds that we like to use when we're doing rockets. So we're taking ages to get this, but they've been building loads of these. And this is the rocket that's going to go to the moon and then finally to Mars. So, first step is to try and go round Earth and then land it again and make sure it's okay for us humans to go in it. So, so this one, though, it's the most powerful rocket ever to take off from Earth. So, it's got a massive rocket at the bottom, and then the Starship one sits on top, you see. And then what's supposed to happen is it goes up really fast, like all the rockets, but more powerful, this one, and then separate, do a little somersault, and then separate, and then it'll fly around and then land in Hawaii somewhere and have a little holiday.
My God. I mean, just wow. Very technical stuff. I mean, it's amazing that, we were able to get these things off the ground back in the 60s, but we can't get them off the ground now. I mean, it's astonishing. It's like science is devolving. Is that possible, Jeffrey? Is it possible for us to unscience?
Well, whoa, hang on a minute. Well, yeah, you can't unscience when science is everywhere. So I think you need to just calm down, mate. Mark, just calm down. What's happening? This is just the first step of many. So, there's mishaps and back steps to go, but you always move forward after, because like time, it never goes backwards. Not like Superman when he flew around Earth and then turns it backwards and saved Lois Lane, and Jimmy from the dam, when it exploded.
We do have one question here from Gareth Crawley from Birmingham. Says, is it possible that the bird from Twitter got sucked into the engine?
That is very true, actually. When you've been ruffling up a lot of feathers over Twitter, like Elon Musk have, you'd think maybe that's right. He might, if that bird no longer got a blue tick anymore, he might have gone sod this and flew right up engine, and then stopped it from separating, causing it to spin. That's I've never thought of that before.
Stranger things have happened.
Well, the good thing is they got loads in garage, so I'll just get another one out and send it up and see if it works. And if that doesn't work, they get another one. So they've got a few spare. So I don't think we should be despaired about it.
No, that's right. We need to, onwards and upwards eventually, we hope. We do have Carol, no last name here, from Eastbourne. She says, is this all just a guise of the idea of sending man back to the moon and to space? And is it just a guise for escalating tensions with Russia? She says here, are we trying to send people to the moon to build a base for weapons and such? I'm not sure what she means by the and such, but yes, I mean, a rocket is essentially a weapon, and we are seeing a very tumultuous time in the world as of late. So is there any truth to her claims that this could be all for some sort of deterrent towards Russia? Are we just trying to, raise our backs like a scared cat?
Well, that's true. I mean, maybe. I mean, we definitely could, we could have what we could do is on the moon, you'd have no gravity problems, so you could build loads of stuff and you could literally just build it around like you're some sort of massive bastard. But, you could get a massive laser and then you could maybe fry the people you don't like. That's one thing they could do. You could divert the sun's rays like in James Bond, like with some sort of massive mirror. And then we could soon stop world wars, because if you stood on the moon, just imagine the perspective of having me think, wow, what are we fighting about? What are we upset about? Let's just love each other and let's go explore. There's so many planets out there, it's massive. So I think that's probably what we get out of it, really.
Yes, I do agree. That, yes, we do need to settle our differences for the bigger picture. That's very true. Well, thank you very much, Jeffrey, for being there, as always, and filling us in on the ins and outs and the ups and downs of space and science in general.
No worries. I'm a bit deaf, so I'm shouting, because I can't hear that rocket. It was so loud. I think I'm going to have to get some hearing aids.
We wish you the best of luck with that, Jeffrey.
What? He said, dummy. What?
Sorry, we are... Sorry.
Don't tell me to go fuck myself. Go away. Fuck off. Go on. Bye.
Jeffrey... Okay, folks. Hopefully Jeffrey left of his own volition there, because we were getting reports that Irish gypsies had moved in on the scene to collect the debris in hopes to sell it for scrap.
No, I don't want me driveway done. Go away. Go away.
Okay. Oh, shit. Lost connection there. We will be checking in on Jeffrey's well-being as soon as possible, and we do hope...
Oh, sorry about that. I had to go and answer the door. Was everything all right?
Yeah, no, fine, mate. Yeah, no, we just caught up with good old Jeffrey.
Oh, I missed him.
Yeah, I mean, look, good news is science prevails, as always.
Oh, good.
Just a technical mishap, really. They'll get another one up soon as. Bad news... there was a bunch of gypsies that moved in and were collecting debris, and we think that Jeffrey might have got caught up in it because we had a bit of a communication problem at the end there. There was a lot of shouting, and I think they might have thought he was having a go at them. So
I hope they don't ask him if he likes dogs. He'll lose it then.
Jeffrey's a man of science. He'll talk them round.
I hope so. Well, okay. Well, oh, good. Well, I hope he's all right. I hope he's okay.
Hopefully. Until next time, I wish him well. Well, as always, lots of food for thought there with Jeffrey.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lucky boy being able to be at those launches. I am jealous. It did look pretty cool. And obviously, explosions are pretty cool, aren't they? I mean, whether they're meant to be or not. To explode or not to explode? That is the question.
It's also, was the answer this time, because, it exploded.
Oh, well, now you're blowing my mind.
I know.
You corned beef bastard.
That's me.
Let's torpedo this show, shall we? And bid everyone an adieu.
To yourself and the audience. Till next time.
Au revoir to everybody who has listened to the show.
Oui. I have some protesting to do and some things to set on fire.
Aha. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen, pet.
Hey?
What?
Hey.
Yeah, mate. What you talking about? Let's go, mate. This is taking ages. Bye, everybody. Have a lovely evening and listen to the jab.
That'll do.
This is the jam. Don't be sad. This is the jam. The jam. This is the jam. This is the This is the jam.